First, I want to say no, it's not a Last of Us anime, but wait. The first episode was incredible, so you should give it a chance. The connection as to The Last of Us lies in the premise. In Last of Us, we have an elderly man traveling with a little girl. In Heavily Delusion, we have young girls, somewhere around 20 years old, acting as a bodyguard for a young man. Both worlds have some monsters on the outside, and that's about it for now. But what made the first episode pop first is the style and animation. From the beginning, we see a beautifully detailed world that, although run down, looks incredible. This shouldn't be a surprise, as this is from the same people behind Vinland Saga, Haiku, and Attack on Titan. Maru and Kiriko saw me on this show, and I'm sure they'll do the same to you. As we scavenge for food, we get a better understanding of them and the world. The fact they're excited by toilet paper and a non-functional toilet shows the type of world they've been living in. When a toilet that doesn't work is something exciting, you know it's bad. They even tug at your heartstrings in the beginning, showing that those who resided in the house are now deceased, hand in hand. A little early to be turned on the heartstrings, but still impactful nonetheless, as it shows another layer to the world, showing how people died of starvation. To continue with the characterization, we see Kiriko try to add weeds to their food that tasted awful, ruining their meal, showing how desperate they are for food and how bad their survival skills are. They didn't even know if those weeds were edible and how they would taste, and still added it to their meal. Then we get a better sense of the people living in this world, with an ambush scene while also adding in great animation and combat. This scene screams, if you are here for action, just stick with us and we'll have a lot to offer. Along with various comedic elements, such as Kiriko saying she's a boy and watching the perpetrator's reaction, here we get to see the moment I had to take a lap. His moves are incredible, and she has what looks to be some sort of ray gun or energy gun, absolutely obliterating objects. There are various comedic beats in these interactions that I will not do justice, but just trust me when I say this show is hilarious. They just drop into an inn, trusting the person and giving them money, which as a viewer at first I would be to be skeptical of everyone in this world, and also surprised that money actually has value. We still don't know if their trust was well placed or if they're naive, since they weren't good at surviving, even if they were good at getting out of ambushes. To say ambushes are more common than the information needed to understand what food is edible. We don't know where they're going just yet, but there is tiny tidbits dropped that are interesting. We understand that Kiriko is a bodyguard, so although she is the one looking for people, it's actually because of Maru we are where we are. And finally, to cap this off, we have one of the best moments. They are possibly drugged, but the woman seems to be about to fight this man-eater, a monster she almost killed the kids about when they mentioned it. A fantastic job of keeping that mystery until later, since now we have more questions than, oh, will they kill the monster? Now we have the thought of, why did she possibly drug them? Why was she gripping the knife at these kids? So much intrigue bundled into a few moments. It wouldn't be a good anime without some embarrassing moments, as we see Kiriko attempt to kiss herself in the mirror, and a casual incest joke just as they eat. I enjoyed every second we had with these two, which brings me to the parts of the episode I didn't enjoy as much was when we deviated from the journey to get into this school environment. Will it become important? Most likely yes. Is this as interesting as Kiriko and Maru's journey? No, it's not at all. We do give it more world building, but it does detract from the pacing of the episode. A lot of mystery here, such as why are there no monsters there? Who are these kids? One of them is having visions, and that's interesting. So many questions and very few answers. But unlike what I call the main journey, there are too many questions to make it as interesting. An incredible show, I can't wait to understand more about this world. They did a great job of giving us nuggets of the world to piece things together while also fleshing out the characters. They do drop the, oh, you're just another job to me a little early on. The school is the most mysterious, but also the less intriguing for me right now. Since we know so little, it's hard to be excited about what is going on there, since the world seems so vast and open. This back and forth helps keep the episode interesting and the viewer engaged. I'm looking forward to the next episode, and I think it may be one of the best of the season. The only downside is that it's on Hulu as of this moment in the USA and Disney Plus everywhere else, similar to what happened to summertime rendering. But don't let that keep you from watching this amazing show, even if you have to sail the high seas. This has been Anime Disrobed, and Heavily Delusional, or known as Dengoku Daimakyo, has officially been disrobed.